We've missed you, Rachel. Oh, we've missed you singing.
I miss being here. I have missed being here. It's just doing life, isn't it? Life gets in the way.
It certainly does.
Oh, but I'm here now. So what are we going to do today then?
I haven't quite nailed it yet. I think one thing I might do is show the new Andy Skinner release, because there's only 12 papers, so that'd be worth.
Well, funny you should mention that. I'm thinking I got me Amazonia. Other envelopes are hello Peggy. Other envelopes are available. Thingy, because I was thinking I'm going to make something with this, and I thought I'll use my Andy Skinner rice papers.
Oh wow, good call.
Yeah,
good call.
That's as far as
Peggy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick show of those.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't have that much stock, and it's already going very well. So
hi Angela. Hi Sue.
Hi Sue. Hi Angela. Hi Jam. So that doesn't look very
good. They're beautiful papers. They are beautiful. Would you like to see a couple of my samples I did using them?
Absolutely.
Hang on, I've got them here. Bear with, because they always look better in real than they do in photos. This is my frame. I love this number jumble paper. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And this is the, I think it's Eastern 4-pack or something. You'll correct me now. And I've just, sorry?
Dusky, yeah. From the Eastern 4-pack, is it?
Yeah, and I've just, because it's only quite a small little picture, but I've extended it out to fill my space. So,
fabulous.
Yeah, so I love this, and it's a frame. Did you notice that it's a frame? Because I'm really into making frames at the moment.
You had noticed?
Have you noticed? And then, you're the first to see this, you lot. You are the first to see it. I haven't put this out on the interweb yet, but I used the papers, and I can't remember what this one's called.
Japanese postcard.
Oh, see, you're so good. And then I've painted her, and then I've incorporated her. You see, I've incorporated her kimono by just shading on the papers. I haven't cut it or torn it or anything to fit in that space. I've just shaded on top of it, and I think it looks. I like her. I think she's rather lovely. Oh, thank you, Sue. Mm-hmm. But yes, you're the first, so don't tell anybody you've seen that.
No, we're not going to tell anyone. Who are we going to tell?
Secret. And then I'm going to do something today with them as well. And do you want to see another frame quickly? Let me show you another frame. There we go. Da, 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 da. Ooh! When you look at that. Ooh! There. So I'm not saying that I'm doing a workshop next Saturday where you can learn how to make all lots of different frames and custom make your own. But I am. So just to let you know. I might mention that again later. You might get sick of hearing it. But anyway.
You're on 2:00 and I'm on at 5:30 for my mushroom class.
Yes, and if you haven't done Jan's mushroom class, it's a very good class, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's really good. Sorry, I'm playing with my sticky bit. But, that's so beautiful.
That's the first one. This one is Floral Collage. This is my favourite.
It's the detail in it is phenomenal.
Yeah, so you can even see like the newsprint in there and letters.
It is so
That one's my
beautiful.
favourite anyway. That one's my favourite. I don't know if this is going to work in the packet. Yes, it will. It will. We'll make it work.
Yeah,
I don't want to take them out because I'll put them back in. So this has got a bit of an oriental type theme. Flowers, white flowers. It does look oriental, doesn't it?
I think it does as well. I've got to say, I think it does as well.
And that one is Floral Cascade.
Ooh.
And then we have, this one is Tattered Teal.
I'm just looking at, I got that one in my hand at this very moment, trying to decide.
That's the one you're going to be using, isn't it?
I can't decide whether to use the first one you showed or the Tattered Teal. I'm torn between the two.
And then this one is Floral Harlequin. So it looks pretty greyed out, but you can see like the pale greens and the blues. It is mainly like a bluey grey.
It's really beautiful.
So it's like peeled back wallpaper when you see what's underneath, you know, what's left on the plaster. That's what I like about that one. And then that comes in a 4-pack then, which is what
These
Rachel
are the
talked about.
Angela, these are the decoupage queen papers. Angela was asking what make they are.
Oh yeah.
It's Andy Skinner has designed them for decoupage queen.
So just to let you know, I do have these in A3 as well.
Oh, stop it.
We do have them in A3.
Oh.
This is the dusky one.
It's really pretty.
Andy,
sure did he paint that one? I can't remember. I know he painted the big scene.
Yes, I think he did. You can see his actual, you know, like the texture when he's like painted it.
It's beautiful.
And then we have Japanese postcard.
I love that.
You showed with your beautiful lady.
Yeah, I love that.
And then we've got Sumi Sunset.
That's the one he painted, isn't it? He definitely, well, I'm sure he painted them all, but that's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Well done, Andy Skinner.
More watercolours, that one. And then that's the Number Jumble, which you showed.
I blooming love that.
On a lovely frame.
I really love it a lot, that one.
So those 4 come in a 4-pack as well. So these are great for your, your A6.
Yes. Yeah.
There is an A6 one, isn't there? What do you call it? Something art journal.
That's the one, yeah.
The word.
But they're not difficult to extend either. They're not difficult to extend because they've got such a nice variety of colours in them.
This is my second favourite. Rusty.
Oh, that's nice. And
yeah, so that one's vintage plates. And then we have like a traditional Andy Skinner one. Mixed collage.
Yes, it's very nice as well. They're all really nice. I don't think you'd be disappointed if you just closed your eyes and picked one, to be honest. No. They're all really nice.
So you need to know which one am I going to use today?
It is, isn't it? Because they're just so nice. It's any one of them.
Yes, indeed. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I'll let you carry on. I'll decide what I'm going to do.
Well, I want everybody to help me decide. Oh, look at that. I stuck it onto my sticky bit. Which paper shall I use? I don't know which one to use. I need some viewer input, please. I have 2 and I want somebody to point me in the right direction. Oh, there we are. Which one shall I choose? I thought nobody's helping me here. I couldn't see anything. So it's this one with the flowers on, which is called Floral Collage, or this one with the damask on, which is called Tattered Teal. Which one do you think? Hi, Andrew. Hi, Anya. Boop, boop, boop. We've got 1 vote for the blue. Boop. Oh, 1 vote for the floral collage.
Hi, Anya. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Sue. There we are. Anya's going for Tattered Teal.
Tattered Teal. Hi,
Hi,
Nunu.
Nunu. Did everybody see Nunu's release yesterday?
Oh.
Fab.
Do you want to see something? Oh. I don't know if you can see, I shrank down the little, you probably can't, I'm not picking it up on there, I don't think, but there's little tiny spacemen, and I shrunk
well,
them.
the Shrinkies.
Yeah, I shrinky dinked them, and they're in the shaker domes.
Very cool.
That's how I roll.
I think I've got shrinky paper there as well.
Oh, you need, honestly, they are the perfect size for little shaker sprinkles when you shrink them. Right. They are really tiny, Nunu, but they're so cute. Right, I've got 2 for floral and 2 for teal. And come on, somebody else give me a doofer. Do you want to see something else? I can show you something else while I'm waiting. Wasting my time. There we go. That's a little doofer I made as well with Nunu's new collection.
Fab.
Yes, it's very dimensional. And it's lovely. It's got lots of magicals on it as well.
That's a surprise.
Well, what are you going to do? Right, I've got another teal. Right. So I'm going to go teal then, because I've got 3 teals. And that'll do me. Right, let's get this one popped away a minute. Right, and I've got my trusty Amazonian doofer. And I'm going to chop it up a bit. What I would do. Thank you. Let's do some chopping. Let's get rid of that sticky edge. Oh no, I can't yet because I'm too long.
Go and rummage in my.
Are you rummaging?
Find something. I got
Have a rummage.
Have a look.
Oh, they're beautiful, Peggy. They're beautiful. Yes, Anya's going to be 21, bless her. 21. I remember that. So I cut a side on the. Oh, really got me more heavy duty trimmer out, really. But this will do because it's only a starting point. Right, so I've got that and I've got that, and I'm now going to get that. There we go. So I've given myself something. like that. And then I'm going to start messing about with it. This kind of, the design I'm going to do today with this file is, it's inspired by Fifi, the paper crafter. It's not her exact design, but I like to, give credit where credit's due. And she did give me a bit of inspiration for this. Right, now I'm going to trim down one of these edges a little bit. Not too much, because I do want to do other stuff with it. Oh, am I going to trim it? Or am I going to... Yeah, I am going to trim it. That's exactly what I'm going to do, Rachel. So I'm so excited to be back today. I'm a bit giddy. 60. Should be 22. Oh, of course, yeah. With 35 years experience. Oh, we'd be dangerous, wouldn't we? We'd be dangerous if we were 21 with the knowledge that we've got now. Oh, I would be anyway. Goodness me. Right, I'm just tidying this up a little bit now. Right, take a bit more there. This will all start making sense soon.
Oh, you're welcome, Jan. Hi, Linda. I found something that I made last year on Andy's release, but it all fell apart, obviously. Ended up in my UFO box.
Ooh, I like the look of that.
I can't remember. This is boiler room paper.
Oh, I love those papers. I've got my bedside cabinet is covered in those papers, and a coffee table. So I can't show you them because it'd be way too heavy to lift up. Oh, I did that on the wonk. That's annoying. Let's straighten him up then. Yeah, excuse me being a bit giddy. But it's nice to see everybody.
You tell him, Anya.
Absolutely. Cheeky boy. All right, let me think about how I'm going to do this. Oh, see, this is the thing with our Sundays. Now, if I go like that, that's quite a nice size, actually. But I do think I'm going to go a little bit smaller again. I'm taking it a little bit smaller just because I want to make sure I got enough paper for all of it. I've cut it on the wonk again. I don't know what's the matter with me. Rachel, stop being so giddy and calm down.
Hi, Marcia.
No, it's not on the wonk. Something's on the wonk. Maybe it's me.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah. Maybe it's this one. Let's do this one again as well. It's like cutting a fringe, isn't it? You just keep going. Keep going, and eventually, hopefully, it'll... Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Something isn't sitting straight, and I can't figure out what it is, but I can't just keep cutting it down because we'll end up with nothing. We'll end up with nothing, and that's not what we want. So, right, let's get scoreboard to stick. I know, Anya, it is. I do. Well, I'm going to do this, and then I'll see how I feel about it then. Right, that's 9, so 4.5 is going to be the middle point, but I don't want to do it. I want to give it a bit of a spine. So I'm going to come either side of that point. There we go. Teflon bone folders. Do you have one, Leanne?
No.
Are they?
I've got what you've got, the scoring board thing.
Yeah.
It's got one of those with it.
I'm after a Teflon bone folder because they seem to be the bee's knees.
Never heard of it.
Well, they apparently give a nicer crease than just standard. I don't know. Has anybody else used one? Do we have those who? Jan's got one and it's fabulous. Yeah, I'm hearing good things about them, and I really quite fancy.
Any particular make, Jan? What have you got? Because then I can go looking and sourcing for it.
Ooh.
My creative spirit. Okay. We shall have a look at those. Let's see what else they got as well. You never know. Right.
Just making sure that those bits are going to fold, and they are. It's not very even, Rachel. The giddy kipper.
Oh, what?
Right. I'm a giddy kipper. I'm excited to be with my friends.
Yes, I'm just going to do, I don't know. I've got the Finnabair molds. I was looking at those. I've got the Zuri molds. I'm thinking the number tags with I don't know, like an American vibe. Yeah. I don't even know what to call it.
A thingy.
A thingy ubri did what's it?
A thingy.
Yes, one of those.
What's new in the shop then, Jan?
I think that's it. My goal was not to buy this month. Because of course, everybody's going Christmas mad then in July, aren't they? So
yeah,
we're saving a little bit for our Christmas stuff. So Stamperia are going to be bringing out some, obviously, Christmas stuff. So
yeah,
we'll save for that.
There we go. That would be nice.
So I've already ordered.
Oh, well done. Is it nice? Is it nice? Are we going to like it?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, marvellous.
Hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Hope you're feeling better.
Like that. Out.
Okay, Rachel is working with the envelope and Leanne is working on one side. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Yes, I have now cut this, so it's like this, and it's scored here. So that's my little book that I'm making. And I'm going to get some white gesso from somewhere now. Oh, I still haven't finished tidying my room.
Hi, Fiona.
Oh, is it lovely, Fiona? Lovely Fiona. Oh, poor Claire.
What do the other side while I'm at it.
Right, and I'm going to save that one for... Right, so I'm just putting some white gesso on here now because I'm going to be putting that rice paper on, and they are really good, and I could put it on here. And if I show you now, oops, watch me drink. If I show you now, you can see it goes well. It's not, it's not a problem. It would stick on there very nicely. But if I put a white gesso background on here, it will really pop the colours on there. You'll get a real sense of the true colours. So that's what I'm doing. What?
The earworm.
It is an earworm because I've known it for ages. Get this nice uncovered. So will your mushroom workshop be the same as the last one?
Yes.
It's very good.
I usually show one thing different, but
Oh.
yeah.
So if you've done your workshop before, would you say it's worth doing this one again?
No, not unless you want to take time out to sit and, take that couple of hours to actually sit and do them.
Yeah. Well, it's always nice to have that as an option.
Absolutely.
Oh, let me get one of these. Now, the biodegradable blooming wipes have dried up. Just. I was working with sprays earlier today, and I thought I'd cleaned my mat, but obviously not. Right, so let's dry that side now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's great to see you too, Marcia.
My hand's going to get stinking.
Let's get this dry. Just going to try this side and then I'll flip it and try the other side.
I'm going to wash my hands, otherwise
It's
going to get everywhere.
Right, let's do the side. Just gessoing away. Oh, she's stealthy, Claire. That's what it is. Marcia is super stealthy. She gets in there, and you don't even realise she's there until she says hello. I accused my husband of that the other day, actually, of gliding everywhere because I don't know where he is in the house. Not that we live in a mansion, but he'll just appear out of nowhere because he can move around the house so quietly that I don't realise he's come upstairs or gone downstairs or whatever. And it's very bizarre. It's like he glides around the house. Mind you, my mum does that as well. My mum can glide around the house and just sort of pop up and you wonder where she came from. There we go. Let's get this nicely coloured. I am married to a ninja, Sarah. He is. He's super stealthy. I think, I wonder where he is. And I turn around and he's there. It's very bizarre. I feel like, do you remember, I don't know if it's PC now, probably not, but do you remember Inspector Clouseau and Kato? Oh, that's what it's like. Except he doesn't jump out at me, thank goodness, because I can't move that fast. But yeah, that's what it's like. It's I know it's unusual to see me cleaning up, but I've been sorting out my space and I'm very keen to keep it in an orderly fashion at the moment. It won't last, but you know.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, Claire's son is the same. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know how people do it. I'm like a baby elephant trolling around the place. Everybody knows exactly where I am.
Well, they wouldn't think twice about jumping out on me if I was walking or open a door really quick as I'm passing, so I'd jump out of my skin. And think twice about it.
No, I had one of my daughters used to purposely make me jump, but she's stopped doing it now that she knows I've got a dodgy heart. she doesn't want my death on her conscience.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think my husband stopped after I had an initial reflex action of going boom.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I'll spend about 10 minutes cursing him. Right.
Right, so I want to do this back bit. Then I'm going to stick. Yeah. Okay, I'm just working it out as I go along. Might have to. Right, now I know that this piece of paper is not going to be big enough, even though I've tried my hardest to make this small. It's not going to be big enough to do it all. So I'm going to blend it. So I'm going to use some paper and some paint and blend it, and it will just sort of all come together as one whole thing, honestly. Well, hopefully. So I'm just, and we can use some Andy Skinner paints actually to do it, so that'd be cool. I'm just taking the edge off this paper and I'm ripping it just because a ripped edge gives a nicer finish with rice paper most of the time. There are times it doesn't. Oh.
Yes, both of us have decided to use it. Well, it'd be rude not to. After the release yesterday.
It would be rude not to.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Facebook user, whoever you may be. Just rip it.
Oh, am I gonna go look it?
Are you gonna go look it? Are you going all Sherlock Holmes on it?
Yeah. I've just seen your message, Rachel. You can tell I haven't Right, hang on then. So where are we? Are we in shop?
If you
Nope.
like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, try
Nope.
it. Oh, that would be nice.
Jan in that one.
Getting out.
Might be in yours, I expect.
Don't know who it is. Who said good afternoon? Oh, it feels like a bit like through the keyhole, doesn't it? It's a bit, who?
Ah,
Could
there's
it
a
be?
Jane.
Is it Jane? Hi, Jane.
Yeah.
I don't know how you scooted around like that and figured that out. Right, so I have taken. It'd be really nice if they sold rice papers that were edge to edge. If anybody's listening from the rice paper world,
It's your mum.
is it my mum? Hello,
Yeah,
mum.
I thought,
Hello, mum.
when I saw the surname, I thought, should I mention
Gathercole,
it?
that's me. Well,
Yeah.
it was me. It was me. Well, we
So
were
it's
just
your mum.
talking about you, mum. Well, I was just talking about you.
Say I wasn't, don't blame me.
Yeah, Leanne said. No, I was just saying how stealthy you are. You're a very stealthy woman. You glide around. Right, I'm using a Marge Podge to stick my rice paper down because I like it. A lot of people, well, it's controversial, Marge Podge. Some people hate it, some people love it. It's a bit Marmite. I love it. I don't have a problem with it at all, but other people can have problems with it, and that's why they don't like it. So you've got to try it and decide for yourself.
It depends what I'm using it for sometimes,
Yeah.
I don't like it for sealing because it's too sticky for me.
See, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but it's definitely it's a personal thing, isn't it? You've got to try these things and decide what works best for you.
Yeah. So my favourite is, I can't find it anywhere.
Oh,
So that's
hi,
the end of
Lamia.
it, I think. So
What was your favourite?
the decoupage plus cadence.
I did quite like the Velo one that Stamperia did.
Oh, I got that in stock, but I've not tried that one.
It's nice. It is nice, and it's lighter than what am I using? Mod Podge.
Yeah,
It's
and this one's quite thick.
Yeah, no, the Velo one is really quite nice and light, and it's not got too high a viscosity. Alright, so I put that on there.
Are you enjoying your vacation, Lamia?
Oh, she's on vacation. Lucky woman. Now let's get some Andy Skinner paints on the go. Oh, come here, my little box.
I think the trouble with going to the edge of the papers, Rachel, is you always need that bit. So if it gets a bit dog-eared and
I like it now. I'm you're not convincing me. I want it to the edge. Right, I'm just going to be a bit naughty and squirt this directly onto the cardboard. I don't recommend squirting directly on because you don't ever know what's going to come out, do you? Right, now. I'm such a doofus, I've put the rice paper in exactly the opposite area that I wanted to put it in.
Turn it upside down.
Well, no, it's going to cover. It's going to. I've wasted that little bit, you see, because it's going to be covered, which is really annoying. But hey ho, you can't have
Happy
it.
accidental.
It'll turn out all right in the end.
Yeah.
Right, let's get that. That. I think my chair's shrunk down without telling me. And so I just used cobalt teal hue. And I'm going to pop a little bit. Oh, come on now. A little bit of magenta.
Hey, Sylvia.
Yes, I find it great, Mass. Yeah, I like the. I've used the dishwasher one recently because I did a thing on stamping on clay and stuff, and it worked a treat. No, Rachel, you want that more. Right, I've just got a bit of natural sponge that I'm using, and I really like using natural sponge for sponging. What colour is that? Right, this is Andy Skinner's Buff chalk paint. Not Andy Skinner, actually Buff.
I joke. No.
Because that wouldn't be right. And I'm just, as you can see, I'm just kind of coming up to the edges and just trying to get a nice blend going on by using colours. If you use colours that you can see in the paper, and then you just kind of blend them around, and eventually you will see the edges will not be so visible. And if you look on the Decoupage Queen website and groups, some of the design team on there, they do amazing things blending the papers into a broader background. Really magical. Much better than I am at it because they do it a lot more often.
That's the thing, isn't it? Furniture artists do it regularly, so.
Yeah. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Hi, Joan. Right, so let's have a bit more.
Here we go on the sun. You're all going to have rough edges. Come on. I don't care. If they're rough or not, I don't care.
Oh, look at you.
I know, because I'm going to rough them up anyway, so. It don't matter, as long as they're stuck down well.
Right, so I'm kind of happy with that little blended area. Can you see it? Sorry, I'm trying not to blind myself with lights at the moment. But yeah, so I've sort of blended those edges in, which means I can fold these ones up now. So let me just try that. Okay, and I'm gonna just, I thought if I wasn't, oh words, Rachel, I'm gonna stick these with a bit of masking tape, not masking tape.
With a bit of what? Sorry, I scraped over you then.
That's right, a bit of washi tape. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna just use a bit of washi tape just to, because I'm gonna put the rice paper over it anyway, but to help strengthen the join. Oh dear goodness me. All that's going on in my head at the moment is don't swear.
It is set to over 18s, but it's not quite past the watershed.
Oh, it's very sweary when your tape's messing around. Very sweary indeed. But there we go. We're good. So I've got a bit of washi tape, and I'm just going to stick these sides with it. And then I'm going to cover them with rice paper as well to hold them in place. So, and then of course that gives me little pockets. There we go. So it's quite nice washi tape actually. It wouldn't have been the end of the world to have had it showing, but yeah. That's done. Now let's get a little bit of rice paper on the jar. That's lovely. So back into my Mod Podge. Oh, that was nearly left too long. I did well to catch them actually. And what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to use this to strengthen that edge as well. So I'll have a little bit of that on the front as well as on this pocket. So that with the Mod Podge on top of that washi tape should create a nice firm fix. Let's get another bit. Yeah, that's right size. Bit more Mod Podge. That's it. And so, I mean, obviously, washi is not a permanent fix, but combining it with the Mod Podge and the rice paper will give you a nice firm.
Strengthen the.
Yes, that's exactly what it does. So we've got that. Now I'm going to add more bits. Some more bits. Like put that bit on there.
I don't know whether to. I did this one before.
There. Now let's have a look at this side. Quite like some big pieces on here now. But we've managed to stretch out that piece of rice paper to cover a much bigger area by just extending the designs. Well, thank you, Jan. Thank you. There we go. So when will the Christmas stuff start coming in?
Beginning of July.
Oh. Is that when we start singing carols?
No, that's definitely not till December.
Okay.
This is more for making Christmas cards and whatnot.
Oh, are we allowed to sing carols? You're allowed to sing carols, aren't you?
I think so, because they're not copyrighted or anything, are they?
Oh, I'm very excited about that. I will not be silenced. You may wish I was, but I won't be. Let's put that.
Could have used the clockwork spiral as well, but
Oh, I love that mold. It's so nice. Oh, I've got to do my giveaway. I've got to pick a name. I'll do that. I will do that later. Everybody, sorry I haven't done it before. It's just been a really mad couple of weeks. But I will. I'll have a look in the Mad Archers group, and I will do a random doodadly WhatsApp.
why not? Why not indeed?
No, I said I was going to do it, didn't I? And I didn't. I was going to do it the following Saturday, and then I couldn't do the following Saturday because my craft room imploded. So,
Hi, Michelle.
hello, Michelle. Nice to see you. Right, I'm going to save that last little bit, and you'll see why in a minute, because I'm going to do something else with that to go with this, but it will be nice because it will match. Right, go. Let's give everything a little izzy wizzy.
Let's get busy. What was that off? Izzy wizzy, let's get busy.
It says Sooty.
Was it a kiddies program? Izzy wizzy, let's get busy.
Yeah. Who said that? I don't know, but they did say it.
This poor skull has been gessoed and painted for so many times. I keep putting it on a project, or them not liking it, or used it for an example, and it's just this time it's going on something for sure. We're gonna do it.
Right, now one of the other things you've got the decoupage queen stencils, haven't you?
Yes.
They're a bit nice, aren't they?
They're lovely. I've got one. Have I used?
I got them too.
Ago? And the bee one.
Oh, it's very nice. I'm going to use, I don't know what it's called. I'm going to use this one.
What I like about them is, that good quality, so you're not, because it's quite delicate. If you've got one of those delicate ones, they catch.
Yeah.
You end up with bent. Well, you're not going to bend this.
Yeah, no, there's none of that. Right, I'm taking a light colour and I'm stenciling through, and I'm bringing some of the stenciling onto the scraps of paper. Not too much though. I'm not covering it. I'm just bringing it onto small areas, which you'll see in a minute. I'll lift this up and you'll see. And then what that's going to do is when I start adding the other colours, it will just really help to pull it all together and make it seem like it's supposed to be as it is. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably a technical reason why this works to pull it all together. But in my head, it just does.
Indeed.
Oops, careful. Yeah, I don't understand how it does it. It just does it.
Oh, there we are. Sooty and sweet.
Ah, there we go. Oh, I do know how it works. It's because you're having a bit of the same colour in both the background and the painted bit, and that's how it works, because you've got a unified thingy going on. That's how it works. If that made any sense to anybody.
It sounded good to me.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's magic. There we go. I'm not too worried about it being perfect stenciling, because I'm going to be painting over it anyway. It's just getting that colour.
Oh, what bad weather, Claire. Thought it was lush. When the rain stopped, that smell. Oh my God, it's my favourite smell ever.
There's a name for that.
It's the ozone, isn't it? I don't know. Is there a name?
I don't know, but there's a name, like a nice name.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for us people who like nice names.
I went out about 10 times just to go. And oh my God, it was lush.
And I'm just doing the same on these little pockety bits as well.
I'm not sure about this frame. I think the purpose was it to make it look like, front of a car, the grill.
Oh yeah. I hear what you're saying.
Not that I really wanted to use it as a frame. And then I do have some. I don't even know if I've got. Yes, I think we've got this one, the Funky Gold Patina embossing powder. We'll use after.
That sounds a bit nice.
It is.
When I was just
Although I'm not quite sure what colour to use.
I asked my mother, what shall I be?
So I'm going to rust these up. I think I might do them on there first, then put them on,
Right.
and then blend them in a bit.
Which no. Right, I'm going to get spongy with it.
Petrichor. It's lush.
This Slush.
Lush.
It's a good word, isn't it? I like good slush.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of good lush?
No.
What's the matter with you?
Hello, Facebook user. Rachel's. What are you doing, Rachel?
What am I doing?
Yes.
I'm doing a thing. I'm making a little book that
Oh, a little booklet.
I've used words. I've used an Amazon delivery package which I've cut up, and some Andy Skinner rice papers and paints. And because my rice paper wasn't big enough to give me the coverage I wanted, I split it up on here, and I'm just kind of creating a blended background. I thought that was quite a good synopsis.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm going down the rust route.
Go on then.
Yeah.
I dare you.
I'll scooch that over a bit.
Right, so that's my insides so far. And now I'm going to do my outsides. That's the smell of rain, yes. Yes, I knew there was a nice word for it. Right, let's do the outside. Mm-hmm. Yes, we do all have a bit of rust. There's not enough rust. That's what I say. There is not enough rust. There we go. Just bringing this all together now. Yeah, Claire says do it.
Yeah.
And we got to be nice to Claire because she's poorly. She's got a nasty. She's got a summer cold. She's a poorly girl. There we go. It's coming together nicely. Let's get that red on there now. Well, magenta. Mm-hmm. A little bit more. If you get these natural sponges, they wash out a treat. I've been using this one for ages, and I think they sell them quite cheaply in some of the
my shop.
In the Ann shop. That's where they sell them cheap. I didn't know you sold them.
Yeah, there's 4 in a pack for $2.99.
Oh, that is good. That's very competitive with the ones that I was going to mention. See, sometimes I wonder if you listen to me.
You're just trying to trick me.
I think, yeah. I just need to think about the things that you're selling in the shop now and drop them in the conversation.
Right.
Come on now, you. Blend nicely. Blend nicely.
Tumour to you. A bit of green and red.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I like how that's coming together now. It really is. Just keep taking the paints that are in the picture and blending them, or the paper even, and blending them, and eventually you'll reach a balance with the papers that are on there in your background. There you go.
It's sort of red.
That I'm happy with. There we go. So I'm going to grunge this slightly with some brown. Actually, I can use the brown paint. That it's another Andy Skinner one. It's another one of the pigment ones, which is really rather nice. In fact, I might do a little combo of. Where are you? I know you're in here, so don't try and hide. It's trying to hide from me, Leanne.
What is?
The paint that I want. I mean, rude it is. Rude. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Right, so put those ones back in. There we are. And now I've got this one, which you need to get if you want this quinacridone gold, you need to get your hands on it now, because for some reason, which I have no idea what it's to do with,
They've run out of pigment.
That's what the reason is. It's becoming scarce. And then this one is raw umber. So I'm just going to use a combination of these two to go around my edges. I could use antiquing gel or any other type. You could use distress ink if that's your thing. Right, I'm going to use a little bit of foam. Oh, I love how that just, look at that. Oh, it's blooming lovely. It just works. Yeah. So I'm just, just touching the edges, and I'm starting with the Quin Gold, and then I'm going to go back over with the raw umber, and that will give me a nice sort of aged kind of look-ish. I wasn't committing to any of that, was I? But when I dropped a bit, that'd be okay. Oh, and again. Honestly, let me have some water. Where's the water? Let's just give that a little. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's good. I don't know what happened there. How have I got that on my. Oh, I don't know anything. I think I caught the corner of my sponge in the other colour without realising, because I do things like that on a regular basis.
Oh, Rachel's gone. So I just mixed some matte heavy body gel. And this one's the Pent Art one. And then with some black micro beads. I should have done it first of all, but I'm just going to give it some extra texture. to give it a bit more of a rusty look.
Ooh.
Oh, there she is.
We don't want me there. We want. Ooh, go away! I'm not in my Sunday best. Let me off that
You look
screen.
beautiful.
Oh, I did this morning, but I haven't bothered getting
I thought you were
ready.
going to say I've slept since then.
Hang on, your camera's tinker. There we go. And we're back. No, I went out for my daily constitutional with my husband. So I'm like a dog. He takes me out for a bit of exercise. So we had our daily constitutional where I looked like a human being. And then we got back and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care anymore once I'm back in the house then. So, yeah. So, I'm so sorry you had to see that. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. And then I'm going to take
There we are. Ashley says we like you anyway. That's it.
You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, transparent now, isn't it? Because that's going to annoy me. It's opalescent anyway, so it's not going to make any difference. I'm going to paint over it.
There we go. So I'm just keeping going round those edges and on the creased bits as well.
Can't see what you're doing, Rachel. You've gone off piste.
Oh, sorry. It's because let me move this. I've got a big pot of paint taking up my tiny little bit of space that I got. So let me get them out of the way. And then you can see me more. You can see what I'm up to. So I've just been edging this with some umber and Quin Gold. So this is the front cover. I quite like where that's at now, actually. I think that's probably...
Hi, how are you?
There we go. So that's... I'm liking that. That's that there. And then I'm going to come on the inside now and just do a little bit more. Trying to keep my dragging all in a similar direction. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying not to just plonk my work in the wet paint. So,
I don't know, I might need more orange. We'll see how it looks. Yeah. But maybe a bit of dull wax on there. I'm sure I've got some.
Right, I am really happy with how that's looking. So we've ripped that paper up because I knew there wasn't enough to cover the whole piece. And then we've blended it in and we've aged it a bit and just really given it some interest there. So not that it needed it because it was very interesting on its own, but you know, it's nice to make things your own, isn't it? So there we go. So hopefully you can see that now. There we go. So right, let me clean this and then we'll do a little bit more with this and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that little scrap of the rice paper that I've managed to hold back. But I need to clean this up because I am a clumsy person and I will end up getting into a right old pickle if I don't clean up. So bear with me. Let's just get that there. Oh, that will do nicely. Thank you very much. Right, so now I'm going to look. Oh, did I just put a bit of paint on there? Yes, I did, but never mind. It adds to the whole look. Right. Let me have a look and see. Why, thank you, Sarah Gray. Hi, Teresa. Right, let's have a look. What have I got in my little pot of bits? A minute. Ooh. Right, I've got a nice frame there, which I think is going to be the jobby. Did we say that? I think it's going to be the jobby. Yes, I do. I quite like this stuff. I've got a gold one, but I think I like the gold one as well. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think, people? Help me. I'm going to
what are you doing?
Make this one gold as well. But I want to put a little frame on here because I'm going to do something with me a rice paper that I managed to hold back. And I am going to use my little brush that I painted. There. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I've decided. So, I know it's not like me to be so decisive, but I have been decisive. I've decided I'm going to do that. Oh, and I've dropped everything everywhere. It's up now. Oh, it's hard being me. Right. Let me get a bit of gold wax a minute. Let's put a bit of gold wax.
The little brushes, yeah. I realised that I didn't have any in the shop, so they are one of the recent acquisitions.
Right.
I think they're called liner brushes. Where are they?
I am just. I'll just put some gold wax onto that frame. This is one of the new Finnabar molds, this one. And this little brush is from the Atelier des Arts Stamperia moulds, and I just think that's going to look really, really nice like that. And then I'll do something. I was going to do something with the frame and this little scrap of rice paper, but I'll do something else which will be relatively interesting too, I think, hopefully. So let me just stick these things down on here.
Hi, Facebook user. Have I got to go look and see what it is?
Oh, afternoon, Rachel. Hello, whoever you are. I don't know who you are. I hope it's somebody nice.
I'm just thinking to use that. I don't want to do too much rust, so I'm thinking this is the impression of, you know, a badge on a car or something. I was thinking maybe do it in silver paint. I don't know.
Okay, and then yes, I'm going to pop that on there.
It is cute, isn't it?
Oh, I love them. I cast loads of them when it came out because I just love it so much. And when I love something, I do get a little bit excited about it. Right, so I think that's enough for the front. I think but I'm going to make a little dangle, and to make the little dangle, I'm going to use that little scrap I've got there. So bear with me. Let me just stop putting silicone all over myself, because I don't think that can be a good thing.
Oh, I think I like that. I like that idea. It's scarred. I used brushed iron and aged grass, my two favourites. Of course, they don't come in the pots anymore, but I do have the little tubes in stock.
I know. It's odd, isn't it, that they don't come. Like, I find it odd that they don't come like that anymore.
Yeah, it was. They changed it. I can't remember the reason why, but they did. I think it's because those little tubs dry out.
If you don't look after them, they do. Yeah, it's true. Right, we're going to make a little dangly.
Mine's about 3 years old and it's still going.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Right, I'm just looking for. I want a little bit of MDF, really.
What you doing?
I'm making a little charm. Making a charm for my little book that I made. Right, I'm gonna get some. I'll get some of my. I'll do it with my cardboard. That's what I'm gonna come and do. And there will be no stopping me. And let's move that little book out of the way a minute. And fix that. It's 3 centimeters, so I want it about
hygiene reasons.
What?
For hygiene reasons.
For hygiene. Oh. I was completely. I didn't know what you were talking about then for a minute.
Welcome to my world.
I was away then thinking hygiene reasons.
Do I use red? I don't know if I like the red. Maybe a bit green.
That is probably I might do one more piece actually. I'm just cutting some little bits of card to stick together because I started tidying my studio or craft room or whatever you want to call it a couple of weeks ago, and it's still not quite user friendly.
Wood slices then.
So let's stick these together to defeat.
Nice.
the-
Oh, I have these. Two. That's too thin.
Ooh, I just remembered what I've got. Ooh, yes, we will have some of that on there. Found a tassel, and we're going to make a nice charm. I need to put a little bit of string or something in this little cardboard sandwich, really, because that will make it easier to put together. Bear with me, I'm just looking for a little bit of something. Oh no, don't do that. Don't all topple off. That's just rude. Right. Have you still got this string in the shop?
Yes.
Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. It lasts ages as well. Right.
Two. Maybe a bit too much. Don't like it.
I'm getting some cutting
Don't use that.
string to sandwich in here. And it will all start making sense eventually, because everything does eventually, doesn't it? I'm going to leave dangly bits, because I might put some beads on the dangly bits. And then let's sandwich.
This is going to annoy me.
What's annoying now?
I wanted to give it the appearance it's got some moss there, but it's looking too symmetrical. It's getting on my nerves.
Oh.
Look for something else now. That's gonna...
Let's put that on. So I've got some dangly strings on the end that I can add. I can add a couple of little beads to those because I'm feeling particularly creative. Let's get that. Do you know, I cut these all the same size and they all look completely different. I'm just going to pop a little bit of washi tape around this one as well, just to hold it. Just to hold it in place. Get rid of that red bit because I don't want it showing through. Yeah.
Look, they're going. They're going.
Who's going?
They're going rusty.
Ooh, they are rusty. What did you do to them?
Oh, look, I found one. I found a rusty one.
Ooh, we love a bit of rust. Right, and then I'm going to find the bit that I like the most on here. Let's get me Mod Podge back on the job. brush. I'm getting a different brush because the one I put in the water it'll just be too water soaked to be useful. So, and I want that sort of flowery element on the.
I'll have to make them all like that now, won't I? Because that's going
Yeah. And I can use my scissors on this because I don't need to try and blend it in. There we go. And then, but I am going to rip these edges because I'm folding them to join at the back. Okay. Just folding them over my piece of card. Oh, there's a little bit on the bottom that I missed, so I'm just going to pop a little bit on there, like so. So this could be a round bead, it could be anything, but I've done it with a bit of cardboard. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it next. Let's get that on there.
Quite eating in my mouth. What should I do? I don't know if I need that one.
Okay.
It's the one.
So I think that's all nicely Mod Podged on. Make sure my edges are nicely finished.
No, I'm not liking it.
Right, give that a little dry.
Keep it industrial with a little bit of. Yeah. Nope, not liking the moss at all.
Okay, so I've got my little rectangles covered in the rice paper with the string going through the middle and some dangly bits that I can put beads on. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a Versa doodad pad. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, well done, Donna. Now we know who you are.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's Donna.
Oh, it's Donna Brooks. Hello, Donna. Right, where's my... There it is. A Versamark pad. And we'll get some clear embossing powder. Oh, come on now. Oh, poo. I typed it, didn't I?
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah, well, I've been labelling things, but I haven't quite finished yet. I think, oh.
Where's the other one gone?
Right. Oh, clear embossing.
So in line with the rest that I couldn't see it. It is there, Leanne. It's there.
Right. Let's have a bit of paper. And let's have a bit of paper that hasn't got anything written on it that's going to be problematic. There we go. Right. What's it say on there? Nothing to worry about. Right, so I'm now going to squidge this in my Versamark pad, which is absolutely filthy. And I only use it for doing things like this, thank goodness. I need to get myself... Oh, I need to move my fan as well. Because I'll turn it off a minute. Because otherwise, that's not going to be good, is it? Yeah, don't have your fan running when you're doing embossing.
No.
Just doesn't go. Right, and I'm going to
Or
move
glitter.
Yes, that's another one. I'm moving my embossing powder to one side because I'm going to read it, because we're going to do like a triple emboss on each side. If you've got one of those old the Tim Holtz melt-it pots or the Ranger melt-it pots, they're very good for this sort of thing. And you can do like a job lot of them. And I have got one, but we don't need to be doing that now. If you do this when the embossing stuff is still hot, if you dip it in the powder, it will adhere again. There we go. And we want one more go on this side. And if you do a triple emboss, it gives you a really nice sort of glassy finish. There we go, there's that side done. And then let me get some tweezers just in case it's a bit hot still. Ooh, yeah, it's a bit hot still. And yeah, don't touch the hot embossing powder, Rachel. Oh dear me. I would be dangerous if I actually thought about things.
You would.
The scary thing is I knew it was a bad thing to do and I still did it. Right, let's let it cool down a minute then. Come on, cool down. Gonna snip those little bits on the end.
Right.
But, oh, where am I? I'm here. Hopefully you can see that. Yes, or when gilding flakes. Oh my goodness. Gilding flakes are a nightmare.
Yeah, but you know how they get in the pot, and
Yeah.
they're about that far from the bottom of the pot. You take a little bit out, and next thing you know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like one of those Jack in the Boxes.
Yeah, they're so lovely as well. I really like a gilding flake, but oh, you can't trust them. All right, that's that side all. Let's get some embossing powder on there.
These are proper metal. Nobody wants it. I'm doing both with a heavy body gel and a glue gun to hold it in place till heavy body gel dries.
Are you being technical?
Yeah, they'll just pop off otherwise.
Well, that's no good.
No. And then
Right, and I'm just keeping my heat gun going because that'll keep it at a nice hot temperature as well. And third layer.
So I'm not worried about stuff coming out either, because we'll paint over that.
What are you going to do?
Paint over the bit of, glue that pops out from the sides. We'll make it look like, like rust.
Nobody will ever know.
No.
Right, let me just tip this embossing powder back in my pot and get that out of the way. And that gives everything else a chance to cool down a bit. Let's have a look for a couple of beads.
As you can see, I'm not sparing with the gel.
Oh no, I got these. They're rather ace. I'm going to use them. Right. Yes, I can just about touch that now. So hopefully you can see that's all nicely coated in the clear embossing.
Too late.
I'm just going to give my desk a little wipe because I'm embossing powdered all over the shop at the moment. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I know why. Right. Okay. Oh, it's still quite bitty, but that'll do for now. Right. Let's have a little look. Right, I got these little beads off the interweb and I really like them. So I'm going to see if they will work. They're little skulls. So I'm going to see if they will work on my... I think green would be quite a cool colour to have. They're so awesome. I'm going to see if I can... Right, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to show you a little handy way of getting string through holes when it's quite big. So I've got some thin thread on here. And that goes through quite nicely. So all I do is I put the thicker piece of string through that little gap in the thread. And it's a bit like, it works like a needle threader would really. It'll pull it through for me. Oh, I'm so clumsy. Bear with me. Let me get, that's it. It goes through there. That goes through there. And then we're all merry and bright. Is it going to work? Yes, it is. So there we go. So I've got one of my little beads. I just need to decide how long. So about there seems quite nice. So I can tie a little knot. And that's going to keep it in place. And then I'm just going to do exactly the same thing as I did with that bead with this one. So I'm going through the head. And then I'm going to get my thick thread bring it through that loop. That's it. And then I can pull it through my bead.
Something like a glue gun.
I'll tie a little knot there. So keep it where I want it, about there. Yep. So I've now got my dangly with some skulls, which I quite like. And I'm just gonna chop. I'm gonna leave a little bit on the end, but there we go. So now I've got, there's the front of my little book. I've got a tassel and I've got a charm that I made that I'm going to put on there. And I think I'm just going to use my, I'll do an eyelet and use my, what do you call those things? What do you?
Can't ask me when on sport.
What's those things that make holes in things?
That an owl? Oh,
No.
punch.
And they put eyelets in stuff. What are they called?
Crocodile thing?
Yes, that's the word. I'm going to use a crocodile if I can remember where I put it. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Where are you, crocodile? I might not. I might end up using a pokey thing. Because I don't know where my crocodile is. That's really annoying. Where are you? Oh, if I was me, where would I put it? Oh, come on, Rachel. Right, that's all the organised shelves, and I know it's not there. Well, it's not there either. Oh, come on. That's not fair, is it? I mean, where would I put it? Right, let's have a change of plan then to fasten these on. Because I want to put them on nicely, because I like them a little bit. So I'm gonna grab one of these little do for what's it, we call it. These little, oh, sorry, didn't mean to make you feel seasick. One of those little Tim Holtzy paper clip doodad thingy, what's it, fasteners with a hook on the end. Oh, blimey. Yes, that's what I'm going to grab, and I'm going to put that on here using my awl. Right, let's grab this. And we'll make a hole. And the thing with this book as well is I've given myself enough space to actually, I could put a little signature in the middle, and I might well do, but I've given myself that option to do that. So I'm just popping this little doofer in here. There we go. So I've given myself a little ring there now. I've got a little ring so I can attach my
It's part of it now.
Let's attach my tassel. There, and attach my little dangling bead thingy. What's it that I made? We don't need real words. What's the point of real words? Oh, Peggy, I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere safe because I use it quite a lot. So it'll be somewhere safe.
Okay, I'll look in the Prussian blue.
Right, so there we go. I've done my dingly danglies. My little skulls, I like that. And there's my little book, and I've got some pockets there, and I can pop a signature in the spine at some point down the line. And that's me done.
Well done. I'm nearly done. I'm just going around the edges with this.
I'm going to keep these little scraps to make paper beads with. Because that's how I roll. And then I might put some paper beads on here.
I knew I should have gone over it. Never mind.
Oh, let's put a little bit of gold on the edge. How are you doing?
Nearly done. I'm just going over the edges with some Prussian blue.
Oh, nice. There we go. That's rather nice now. Well, I am done. Let's put him where you can see him. Thank you, Astrid. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, Peggy, that's exactly what I do. I think I'm on my third circle cutter now. And I've got them all. Since I've tidied my room, I've got them all. And it's just insanity. So I don't know, I hope you don't mind if I mention again, Leanne.
Yeah.
I'm doing a workshop next Saturday, if you fancy it. And what I'm doing, I did one a month ago. I'm doing exactly the same sort of format as I did, which is I'm going to teach you, and it's not like obviously Sundays are a bit chaotic and they're not planned. I plan for workshops and do proper teaching. And it's this month, I'm doing frames. So I'm going to show you how to make any size frame. And so what the format will be that I'll teach you how to do 3 different styles of frame. And while I'm teaching you, I'll teach you the techniques that you'll need to be able to then make any frame, any size that you want to do. And when I'm teaching, I go at the pace of everybody else, and we stick to, you say pause if you need me to pause, because it's really important to me that you know exactly what you're doing, so that after the workshop you feel confident enough to make any frame, any size for any project, and that you know how to do that. And so we'll make 3, and then by the end of that you should feel confident then to go away and make it your own and use that technique anytime that you want to. And if you want to join me, it's next Saturday. It's from 2 till 4, and it's £10. So, and if you'd like to do that, please get in touch with me, and I can give you my PayPal, and I can give you access to the private group where the video will stay in the group, so you'll be able to reference it anytime you want, as long as Facebook is still going. So, and then once you've done one course with me, or one workshop with me. Any subsequent workshops, you get a 10% alumni reduction. That's the end now. That's the end. There is a bit of measuring, Sarah, but I mean, you know what a muddlehead I am. If you don't realise I'm quite a muddlehead, you haven't seen much of me. And it's some and I've learned techniques to make it easier for me, and I'll be sharing all those techniques with everybody else and explaining it all I do real snail's pace so that everybody can really understand it. It's a Facebook Live in a private Facebook group, Claire. So that you can access the video anytime you want. Sorry. And I was going to say, and following on from that, later on the Saturday, our Leanne has got her amazing mushroom workshop. And if you haven't done Leanne's amazing mushroom workshop, you need to, because it's brilliant. Leanne, that looks stunning.
I like it in the Prussian blue.
It really pops it.
So I'm just going to show you the mushrooms that we'll make in. It's 5:30, so you got time after Rachel to come and join me.
Yeah, you can have something to eat and a drink.
Yeah, and then we'll be making the realistic mushrooms, and I'll be telling you the names of them. We'll be watching a couple of videos as well, just to realise how things are made. So this is an idea of what mushrooms we're doing. Oh, yeah, there's a tiger one there. Oh, we'll be making
That's so cute.
Yes, they're clay, Jan. The hearty clay we'll be using. So if you do want to join hearty clay, or the one from Hobbycraft is not too bad, it's a little pound packet, but it's not good. Hearty clay gets the best results. So they're all ready to when they dry, then they're all ready to paint. Little button mushrooms. Look. I'm running out of mushrooms. Look, I must have used them in my projects. Some people might recognise that one.
They're really good. Sarah, if you haven't been on the mushroom course or the mushroom workshop, you would love it.
So that's an idea of how to use them in your projects. I've used them, and because they're very light, you can use them on cards as well.
I need to make some. I haven't made mushrooms for ages.
Come and join us. Well, you'll probably be shattered, but might want to
really. If I'm not tired, I might sit quietly in a corner and make my mushrooms.
So the last one we made was the morale. Is it morale?
Oh, that's nice.
I haven't got one that's completed. I think I just and of course a stinkhorn.
I'm sure that's just an excuse.
You go and have a look what a stinkhorn is. And we make poppy seeds as well. So
they're beautiful. They would look great in my frames. You're right, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm looking for the real one for you to compare, but I can't find the real one. The real one has disappeared. Anyway, yes. So we will play and play and play with clay. Yeah. Probably used them on nearly every project just to use. Oh, there's the real one. Oh, no.
But it's hard to tell the difference because the clay ones are so good.
Well, it was strange because the first time I finished my little clay mushrooms. I think we were all chatting away, some of our friends, and I just made them and took them out into the garden, put them in the grass, took some photos, popped them on Instagram. And this mushroom follower, not mushroom follower, he was a what do you call it? Where they go around foraging. He was a mushroom expert, and I did, sort of message him and said, "You do realise they're not real?" He was going, "What do you mean they're not real?" I said, "I made them out of clay." Soon unfollowed me.
Oh, you shattered his dream.
He must have thought, "Oh, is that a new mushroom, new species?" Yeah, a rude. That is a rude stinker. Well, stinkhorn they call them. Yeah.
That's not what my husband says. I'm sorry. I do apologise.
I just wanted to show the rusty.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
They weren't rusty, but they are now.
I'll tell you what, that blue has really made it look like a sort of mechanical type thing, whereas before it looked like it definitely looked like the wooden boardsy type thing.
Yeah,
now it looks completely different. That blue has transformed it.
Yeah, it's given it a bit more dimension, I think.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. It's quite a fun afternoon, and thank you, Rachel, for coming back.
Well, my microphone smell, you can't get rid of me. But I'm away again at the end of this month, but I'm here for a couple of weeks.
Oh, just remind me, otherwise, well, I'd probably just crack on without you. Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel?
Oh,
Rachel's late. Perhaps she's not coming. Perhaps she's got technical difficulties.
Oh, I do get a lot of technical difficulties, as you know, because I live at the top of a hill, and all of my internet stuff is above ground, so
yeah,
it's a bit dodgy. But anyway, thank you, everybody, and see you next week.
Let me just put the link up for the workshop, just in case.
Oh.
Have you got your link as well, Rachel? Or
I'd have to. I'm not that clever. I'm not that clever, Leanne. It's on my group.
Yeah.
But
so the mushroom one is £15, just in case anybody.
And it's £15. Well. How much are those packets of free mushrooms? They're £7.
£7.99.
Yeah. So, you'll make at least half a dozen mushrooms in the workshop. So you've paid for it. You paid for it in one swoop.
Probably more like a dozen.
I've never bought mushrooms since doing the workshop.
No. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Sorry, Rachel.
I just said except the ones you eat. I do buy those, obviously.
I need some photos of the ones you've got, please.
Well, I don't know where they are. You know what I'm like with my projects.
I mean, your real mushrooms. Some photos of your real ones.
Yeah. I've cooked them up. I've eaten them. They were lovely. Because I was growing them one night. I was growing my oyster mushrooms. They're lovely. I'm hoping I'm going to get another lot come through. But we've had two crops. Two crops of them.
Wow, awesome. Okay, then. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.